All right, so I'll invite you to take 30 seconds. Just reflect on this past week, some of the conversations that you had with a loved one, that you had with a coworker, that you had with anybody who's significant in your life, and allow yourself to remember some of the words that were exchanged during those conversations. And with gentle, compassionate curiosity, just reflecting on, I wonder if I could have said that differently. Or I wonder if I needed to say something that I didn't say. And then we'll just take a moment to breathe, to take in those gentle breaths, deep breaths, letting it out slowly. And being reminded that every time we can pinpoint an area to work on or to grow in, that's worth celebrating. That our heart is open, that our eyes are open to seeing it, to acknowledging it, so we can learn and grow through that experience. And now I'd like to invite you to allow your heart to be open to asking yourself what the other person might have been experiencing and how to see that person through the eyes of compassion and understanding and kindness. Just take a moment to honor our shared humanity, that we're all learning, we're all growing, and that compassion is a practice. And the more we practice it, the more natural it becomes. And we're able to have that compassion and turn it inwards to ourselves when we don't say something we need to say, when we don't speak up, or when we do speak up in a way that we wish had been different. And we can turn that compassion towards ourselves, and we can look at it honestly, without shame, without judgment, without criticism. And we can learn through that experience. And then we can take that same compassion and turn it outwards towards others in our lives. And with so much gentle, compassionate curiosity, when we see somebody behaving or reacting in a way that is not kind and is not gentle, we can ask ourselves, I wonder what that person might be going through right now. I wonder what might be weighing heavily on that person at this moment. And I wonder what that person's need is in this moment. And we're taking our focus away from right or wrong, good or bad. And we're just looking at situations, looking at interactions, looking at conversations with compassionate curiosity. And take in those deep breaths, allowing yourself to feel how good it feels to allow that compassion to permeate every part of your being. And now, as you're reflecting on the past week and you're thinking about the habits that you want to create, you're thinking about choices, healthy choices or unhealthy choices that you made last week, and you're just allowing that gentle compassion to be there, to be present. And you're taking a moment, first of all, to celebrate any step that you did take this past week to improve your health. And you're also looking at the steps you didn't take with total honesty and total compassion. And you're allowing that wonderful feeling of total acceptance, like a warm, cozy blanket wrapping you up, feeling so loved and so accepted. And from this place of total acceptance, total honesty, you're looking at the next week ahead. And you're even feeling excitement for the steps that you're going to take to be aware of your body, to be aware of your needs, and to want to give yourself the nourishment, the movement, the exercise, the moments of quietness, the rest, the sleep, everything that your body needs to feel so good and so full of energy and so nourished. And you're receiving all these ideas of inspiration, the steps you can take, what you can do to nurture your body and your mind and your heart and your spirit. And you're doing this from a place of joy, knowing that as you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your needs, you are getting so filled up, and you're just going to overflow onto those around you and have so much more peace, inner peace, so much more kindness and patience with people in your life. And it's so cool to see how it's all connected. You're feeling relaxed, you're feeling at peace, and you get to go through your day and walk in this peace. And it feels so good that you can carry this inner peace and acceptance with you. And people around start to notice. They want to be in your presence because it feels good to be around you. What does your warm, cozy blanket feel like? And how can you stay wrapped in it even as you go about your day? How can you have that warmth, that coziness that you can carry with you? What does it feel like? Does it feel like a shawl that you're wearing around you? What does it feel like to have that warmth all around you? And how can it impact the lives of the people you interact with? Take in a few more deep breaths, allowing all that excitement and all of those ideas that are bubbling up within you of the steps you can take this week to nurture your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your heart, and just see how that has an impact on the people you love, on the people you work with, even on total strangers you pass by.